Hello, and welcome to the Tarot with Titania reading of the week for June 19th to the 26th, 2026. As I did the solstice reading this week, I'm just going to do a one-card pull today so we don't get overwhelmed with too much information, but we'll set the intention in a moment to have the best information we need in that one card for the coming week. To set the energy and the tone, let's close our eyes and take 3 nice deep breaths together, please. With each breath coming home to that beautiful body. And with that third exhale, I invite you to imagine a tree root coming down out of the base of your spine, going deep down into Mother Earth and grounding you here and now in this present moment. Knowing that this tree root is not only anchoring you and grounding you, but it is also a conduit through which anything that no longer serves you can easily pass down into Mother Earth and become compost for your new good growth. Creator, this is your daughter Titania, and I'm here with all of your children now and in the future as we co-create this reading of the week for June 19th to the 26th, 2026. My intention is to be a clear channel for the information we most need to receive right now, and to provide this in a manner that we will easily and effortlessly hear, understand, and integrate for our personal and our collective highest and greatest good. I invite my higher self and the higher self of all those listening, as well as an overlighting angel of communication, to be present and facilitate this exchange, ensuring that it happens in the highest and best way possible, and that we cover all that is in our personal and our collective heart and mind at this time to our satisfaction in this window that we have together here today. I'd also like to invite the overlighting deva of my land, the place where I find myself, and the land where you find yourself, to hold us in the best way possible and to augment our energy and intentions in service to more love and light on this planet. We are so grateful for your support. Thank you. I'd also like to invite the 4 archangels to come and hold the 4 directions around us, creating a sacred container of clarity, of wisdom, of healing, of insight, transformation, of peace. I invite Raphael to hold the east, Michael to hold the south, Gabriel to hold the west, and Uriel to hold the north. Thank you for coming. Anything that doesn't match these frequencies and intentions is welcome to go now. All right, my friends. It seems as I sit down to do this reading in my garden, there are cars and airplanes. Hopefully that is somewhat muffled through the headset. Seems like a good idea to read outside and then you try it. So I appreciate your patience. So Creator, what is it that we need to know, please, for this week, summarized into one card for the highest and greatest good of everyone on this call? And we've had a card fall out, so let's just see what we've pulled. The Emperor. So the Emperor, number 4, key 4 of the major arcana, very stable, very grounded. The Emperor sees well and wisely as he looks into his dominion. He sees his people, he sees the resources, he sees the opportunities, and he puts it all together for everyone's highest and greatest good. It's not just about him. It's about everyone going further together. He's very grounded, he's very stable, he's very practical, he's very reasonable, and yet his heart and mind are open. He's able to see people and understand them and grasp them. So what does this mean for us this week? This week, it will serve us to ground, to be as rooted and connected to the natural world as possible. What is it that we need to be stable, to be grounded, to feel level and even and peaceful? Because that's where our power will come from. That's where our service will come from. That's where we can do our best work, is when we're in that condition or that state of clarity, of well-being, of peace, of groundedness, of insight. It all comes together. And it's interesting because this connects to the solstice reading, which is talking a lot about this idea of taking care of ourselves. By cultivating right relationship with ourselves and right self-care, we can then hold energy and space in a way that we can't if we aren't connected and taking care of ourselves in the right and best way possible. So it's interesting because it's this idea of being grounded, still being in the body. We have to take care of ourselves to be at our best, to function at our highest and best level so that we can be of highest and greatest service. When we're peaceful and grounded and well rested and well nourished, we can see what's happening in the world around us. We can see well and wisely. And from that healthy state, we can make better choices, not just for ourselves, but for everyone with whom we're interacting. So this week, what do we need to do to support ourselves, to be the emperor in our own experience, to be grounded and present and level and wise and clear-minded as we navigate our experience and that of the lives of those around us? We all want to be the best agents we can be for life at this point on the planet. And as I said, that comes back to what we can do for ourselves. That's meditation, hydration, exercise, diet, and sleep. Those are all within our purview, and we can leverage these things to be healthier and happier and more vital and strong, to be at our best. So in turn, we hold the best energy possible and we cultivate the best outcomes possible from that deep well-being. So if nothing else this week, what are you going to do to take care of yourself better? What are you going to do to move the ball of life up the field for yourself so that you are as resilient and adaptable and responsive and wise and kind and present and healthy as possible in service to more love and light on this planet? So, once again, we have the Emperor, key 4 of the major arcana. Let's take this week to get grounded, to get present, to take good care of ourselves so we can show up in the world in the best way possible, adding our gifts and skills to that of those around us and making beautiful things happen. I wish you a beautiful week. Let's take a nice deep breath together. Letting it go. Creator, thank you for this opportunity. I love doing these readings, and I'm grateful for all those who come and add their energy to mine across time and space so we can create these readings in service to our best, that of those around us, our beautiful home and planet, and all life everywhere. Help us to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. Grant us the insights and the distinctions we need at this time to take the action necessary to be who we need to be, to care for ourselves in the best way possible, so we are resilient and responsive, kind, loving, compassionate, wise, and insightful, so we can take brilliant and beautiful action in the world in service to all the good that is within us and in the world around us. I hope you have a beautiful week. I wish you a very happy July solstice, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Much love and light. Take care.